There will be good moments and bad times in a marriage, and eventually, couples may reach a crossroads when they will have to separate. The breakdown of a relationship isn't necessarily inevitable when two people decide to separate. That being said, it can also be a pivotal moment for personal development and rediscovery. It takes time, effort, and open dialogue to reignite the spark that was once shared in a marriage after separation or divorce. A legal separation requires a court decree, but a trial separation is more personal and informal. Still, a couple might hold out hope with a marriage separation agreement like this. A breakup might help some couples figure out how seriously they want to continue their relationship, and divorce rarely brings happiness to a couple, no matter the reasons why their marriage is crumbling. Marital separation, whatever its causes, is typically a very emotional time for the couple as they navigate the gray area between marriage and divorce. It is normal to feel scared, lonely, and unsure of yourself. A marital separation, on the other hand, might be a helpful wake-up call, providing you with an opportunity to reflect on your relationship. In order to reignite a marriage after a separation, both spouses must look forward and try to comprehend how painful it would be to live without each other. Rekindling a marriage after a separation can be challenging, but the following actions can assist. 1. Take things slow. You cannot rush or force a deep shift of heart, so give yourself and your partner time. Consider everything you say and do. Impulsive or quick actions can be the most regrettable, while well-considered ones are less likely to be. Do not settle for a fast patch-up, which will fail if the root causes are not addressed. Before signing the separation agreement, think carefully. If you can save your marriage with a little push from your partner, ask for it. Getting back together with an ex is possible later, but why not restore the connection now? 2. Reflection and self-discovery. Before a couple can rebuild their marriage, each individual must take the time for self-reflection. What led to the separation? And what personal changes can be made for the better? This is an opportunity for both partners to understand their own needs, desires, and areas for improvement. 3. Stay calm and refrain from placing blame. In order to reconcile with your spouse, you should not vent your wrath, hatred, and blame. After your separation or divorce, this will just make you more estranged and hostile. You must learn to constructively express your hurt to resolve your relationship issues. First, both parties must let go of this to see things differently and rebuild a marriage after separation. Avoid blaming others and take responsibility for your actions and attitudes. 4. Open and honest communication. Effective communication is the foundation of any successful relationship. After separation, it becomes even more crucial. Couples should openly express their feelings, concerns, and hopes for the future. This may involve acknowledging mistakes, listening actively, and creating a safe space for vulnerability. 5. Set reasonable boundaries. Communicating expectations and defining ground rules during separation helps set healthy limits. You may need to avoid physical closeness while you process your emotions. Clear visitation and contact boundaries are also crucial to avoid alienating children from one or both parents. Another practical issue requiring explicit agreements is finances. 6. Realistic expectations. Rekindling a marriage is a gradual process that requires patience. It's essential to set realistic expectations and understand that change takes time. Rushing through the reconciliation process may lead to frustration and setbacks. Both partners should be willing to invest the time and effort needed to rebuild their relationship. 7. Make an effort to forgive genuinely. After identifying the fundamental issues, you must both be willing to work on them and forgive each other. Forgive each other for any harm or pain inflicted during the separation, and rebuild trust. If you're both willing to forgive and learn from your past, you can change and grow closer again. Holding grudges and bitterness will inhibit a happy marriage. A therapist or counselor may help in forgiveness. 8. Initiate with occasional dates. Start with occasional dates when you both feel ready for closer contact after a long separation. Find nice ways to spend time with your partner. But the question here is, how do you date a separated spouse? Well, start off, be kind and respectful to them. Recall and assist each other, recall why you fell in love. It's not like you haven't done it before. It is the same way you got them to like you in the first place. But now you are conscious to do it with more care. Just be sure when you are restarting a marriage after separation, to meet briefly and avoid extended chats about the past. Keep in mind that both you and your spouse's self-esteem may have suffered from the separation. 9. Rediscover shared interests. Recall the activities and hobbies that once brought joy to the relationship. Reconnecting through shared interests can reignite the passion that may have faded over time. Whether it's taking a dance class, cooking together, or revisiting a favorite vacation spot, rediscovering common ground fosters a sense of unity and shared history. 10. Grow back in love. Things have not been all bad, and think there was something about the person you were married to that caught and kept your interest. So, don't hold anything they may have done against them. Remember all the good qualities about them, and allow your heart to rekindle that spark that lit your flame. Appreciate how they have grown and have a true desire to want to grow back in love with one another. 11. Consider what the future holds. When you are getting back together after being apart for a period of time, there will come a time when you will need to put the past you have experienced behind you and focus on the future. It is possible to look forward to a happier future for the two of you, regardless of the events that have transpired between you, provided that you are both willing to develop new and constructive ways of interacting with one another. There is the potential for your marriage to be revitalized and strengthened, and you will be able to look back on the period of time that you spent apart as a significant turning point for the better. In conclusion, rekindling a marriage after separation is a journey that demands effort, understanding, and commitment from both partners. The steps outlined here provide a foundation for rebuilding the emotional connection that may have been strained. However, the path to reconciliation is ongoing, and there's more to explore in part 2 of this series. In our next installment, we will go deeper into the specific challenges couples may face as they work towards reigniting the flame. From addressing trust issues to navigating the complexities of blending two lives back together, we will provide additional insights and strategies to help couples navigate the twists and turns of post-separation reconciliation. Remember, every marriage is unique, and the road to renewal may take unexpected turns. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will continue to explore ways to strengthen your relationship and create a future filled with love, understanding, and enduring connection. After all, the journey to a rekindled marriage is a story that deserves to be written with care, dedication, and the belief that love can indeed conquer the challenges that come its way. Thanks for watching Motivate My Marriage. Please be sure to like, subscribe and share.